Talking of dark horse, Jeroen, dark horse team in Europe this season.
Athletic Bilbao.
Benny, biggest flop signing so far.
So far, I wouldn't say. Oh goodness me, that would be a good. This is a good one. Biggest flop. I don't know which team to pick, but oh gosh, maybe this will be hard. I don't know. I feel Sesko, there will be so much pressure on him. I don't know how he will feel. He will get on Man United. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Jeroen, top goal scorer in Europe this season.
Top goal scorer.
Yep.
Scott McTominay. Yep.
In Italy.
Yep.
In Italy.
Yep. Watch him. I.
You know, I'm Scott at heart, so I'm fine.
Yeah. I think he is going to. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to go for. Yeah.
Benny, first manager to get sacked in the big leagues.
Amorim.
Or Amorim.
Yeah. 100%.
Actually, I had a football coach on my podcast who named Amorim among the top 5 coaches. I was shocked. I think he's good, but to be top 5, no, I think he's far from that. Top 10, maybe, but yeah, not at this point. Jeroen, team most likely to surprise in the knockout stages of the Champions League. You mentioned Bilbao already, but
I think I'd have to go with Bilbao again. I think that they will surprise. A lot of people won't see them coming, and I think they'll be the big surprise. The other team that I think they would be my favorites to be the kind of the dark horse. Yeah, Bilbao. Yeah.
Benny, player of the season in Premier League.
Player of the Zubimendi. Zubimendi.
Your own best young player to watch this season.
Best young player to watch, is it?
Yep.
I would say João Pedro. I think he's going to be either him or Liam Delap. Both are seriously good signings for us, and I think they both young. They're the guys I would say. Yeah, João Pedro. Yeah.
Benny, biggest upset you see coming in the Premier League?
Crystal Palace getting into top 4.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
That's a good shout.
Like that. Jeroen, one bold prediction no one else will agree with, just in general.
Ireland winning the World Cup.
Do that Cornell is not here. Yeah, but that man, he knows the League of Ireland from inside out. No, it's impressive.
Incredible. Yeah. He's like a knowledge factory. You know?
He knows more of the League of Ireland than, I don't know, half of this country. And he's based in the UK. You know, that's off for him.
I met a guy in Abu Dhabi, a taxi driver in Abu Dhabi last year over the summer period, and this guy was telling me everything about League of Ireland. I told him you're betting man. He said yeah, because we bet on all these leagues, and he knew even the Division 2 clubs in Ireland, which I never knew that existed. It's crazy.
Benny, Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Jeroen, from a spectator point of view, if you could only watch one competition, the Champions League or the World Cup, which one would you pick?
World Cup. World Cup.
World Cup. Good.
Mm.
Yeah. I think it's more Rio, no, end of the day. That's my perception. It's more what it is. It's more sports. Still, I think. Benny, VAR, keep it or scrap it?
Last season, I've scrap it.
I love it.
Yeah, that's coming from an Arsenal fan. Jeroen, your dream signing for your club, Chelsea, right now?
I would have to say, of the guys he signed, so João Pedro, but Uriel Hato is the guy that I'm really happy with, because this is a guy who's been on everybody's radar for a long time. So Uriel Hato would be my answer for that.
Good. Benny, biggest underdog story in European football?
Biggest underdogs?
Yeah, biggest underdog story. Yeah, that you remember. I have one, but I'm not sharing. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Biggest underdogs. I'm trying. Okay, FC Porto winning the Champions League.
Yeah, I was not thinking of that, but okay. I was thinking of Leicester in the Premier League.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Leicester City winning. Premier League was, but FC Porto. Come on. Mourinho.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
That was.
No, that was something. That's a bit. I think the fact that we beat Monaco, with all the respect for Monaco, in the final, didn't make it a wow.
It doesn't.
Monaco had a very strong team back then, huh?
Yeah,
not Monaco these days. So it's not.
If you look at the teams you played against to get there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exceptional.
Yeah.
Exceptional.
Yeah. Man United, when Man United was another team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeroen, which stadium in Europe do you most want to visit?
Most want to visit. Actually, the new stadium in Ghent, because I haven't been to the new stadium. I was always at the old stadium, and so the Hilamco Stadium in Ghent, I haven't been in it yet. So, that would be the one that I'd like to see most.
Benny, one player you would ban from ever diving again?
Oh my goodness! Where did you get all these questions from?
I love it. It's brilliant.
No, I'm not. I'm not disclosing the sources just in case.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, talking of retired football players, Jeroen, if you could bring back one to European football, who would that be?
Didier Drogba. 100%. I would have him. Oh, and Alan Shearer as well, if I can have two. But Didier Drogba.
I like that.
100%.
Yeah, I like that. Benny, better feeling. You're getting very tricky ones. Sorry, it's just a coincidence because Jeroen was Cornell was also on the pipeline. Better feeling, last minute winner or penalty shootout victory?
Last minute winner. Yeah.
Jeroen, for you, best football chant you've heard in person?
England versus Ireland a number of years ago. English fans shouted at Irish fans, half your team is English, half your team is English. The Irish fans responded straight away with, we don't pay no poll tax, we don't pay no poll tax. Awesome.
Benny, one rule you would change in football overnight.
Handball rule. I
Hmm.
believe,
Rule.
or ball to hand.
Okay.
If the ball touches, if the ball touches your hand, it's a foul to me.
Hmm.
The old school way. Whether it's intentional or unintentional, natural, nothing. If it touches your hand, it's a foul. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Final question for you, Jeroen. Most overrated team in Europe right now.
Right now, overrated.
That's a tough.
That's a tough ask. Overrated team. That's it. Maybe Roma. I think Roma would be for me, and I know it's not necessarily Champions League, but they would be the most overrated. Yeah, that would be the thing for me.
Okay, final question of the night for Benny. If you could watch one game from history live, which would it be?
UEFA Champions League final 98. Madrid versus Juventus. Go watch it. Classic. Edgar Davis and Seedorf got themselves, they were kicking themselves from one end to the other. Like, the Italian legend ref, right?
Yeah.
He called two of them together to ask them what is going on. They should stop kicking each other. They shook hands. These are best friends. They shook hands and went back and started kicking each other again. It was the best. And then the goal that was scored by Zucker. Best game you can ever watch. I still watch that game anytime I'm just want to watch a game. I go back to watch it.
What was the final score? I can't remember now.
1-0.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that was the Champions League before the World Cup France '98.
Yeah. That's cool. That's very cool. Nice specific memory straight away. I like it.
Yeah.
I remember every bit of it, to be honest. It was one of my best games I've ever watched. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So thanks, guys, for your insights on the upcoming season. Well, I think there's a lot to watch. Maybe you can catch up at some point just to recap, on what we discussed in August, because, some things we got right, some things we don't, but that's how football is, There's no crystal ball. There's only a ball being kicked by a few lads on the pitch and people enjoying. That's it, and that's the beauty of it. So I want to thank you for the insights, and we definitely will need to meet for the World Cup. That's after that exchange with Cornell, we need to meet for the World Cup.
100%.
You cannot avoid. Yeah.
100%.
I've enjoyed it. Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks a million, Vitor. It was a good evening again.
So for those who stay with us, I want to thank you. Please make sure to press those 3 buttons below. Subscribe, share, and like. That's the best way to distribute the content. And I hope to see you everyone very soon on the other side of the screen. So have a good evening, guys. Take care.
All right.
Yes.
See you.